Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 1, Episode 4 of the Jon Blower podcast with my beautiful guests, Waynee H and the WEALDSTONE RAIDER. Hope you enjoy. Thank you very, very much, guys, for coming down. Wayne Highland, Waynee H, entertainer, DJ, actor, entrepreneur, grafter, and all-round top bloke. Do you like that as an intro?
I actually did, John. I actually did, but 90% of that's not true. But I do like that. It was really good.
Good.
For getting me into bed, you worked it.
Thanks very much, mate. And Gordon, WEALDSTONE RAIDER, internet superstar, charity ambassador, football fanatic, and legend.
Where's he then?
That's you.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Was that all right?
I'll pay you later, mate. Don't worry.
40 quid.
Money's in the post.
Money's in the post. Money's in the post. Thank you very, very much, guys, for coming on.
That's good to be on.
It really is a pleasure having you both here.
Listen, I didn't even know I was coming here. Rainey blackmailed me, mate.
I watched the last 3 episodes.
Right,
Gordon, have you not watched the last 3 episodes?
You got no fans, mate. Why don't I want to watch your episodes?
I thought you was my fan.
I love you.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Cheers.
I love you, boy.
Oh, you guys are so nice. You are officially, this is my first threesome in the podcast as well.
Tinky, alright.
I thought I'd throw that in early.
Very tinky.
John being roasted.
There we go. See? Sorted. But yeah, the reason that I have dragged you two beautiful gentlemen here is you're doing a film programme, super documentary episode super series on the job.
It is on the job with Waynee H and Co. It's quite a big thing actually, Gordy, isn't it?
It's yeah. You're the main star, mate. You're the brilliant one.
No, I'm just the mug that puts himself up for the keyboard warriors as well. Give me a load of slagging off. Like,
listen, we're gonna get that whatever happens. Listen, keyboard warriors to go and go forth and multiply because actually, you keyboard warriors have got no fans.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They ain't actually. It's probably nobody in your room when you're actually on that keyboard, so you haven't got any fans except for your electric ones, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, but Mummy's dead to change your nappy, isn't they?
There you go.
Pretty brown one in his, eh?
Yeah. Oh, very nasty.
Hey, listen, Gordy, while you weren't looking, I've got that off the shelf. Put it in the pocket, mate.
You've been nicking more on my face.
No. Just having
We've been here 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But Wayne,
listen, I'll have this fucking shop teared out by the time it's finished.
I've already seen half of it on eBay. We've only known each other an hour and a half.
Whose shop is this anyway?
Well, it's yours now. No,
it's proper vape shop. Jon Blower's vape shop. The best one round here.
There you go. And cut. That's it. We're done for the day. We do want to talk about On the Job.
Okay, mate.
So how did it come about?
Right, Hillingdon TV, of course, as we know, has now started. Before it did, me and James been talking. It was a case of will it happen. Everything has come up before, like the film West of Drake, which is still in the pipeline. It got to a stage and it ended. It just disappeared, evaporated. It's still being written, so I can't. I've got to say, Jeff is strangled me. But apart from that, we had 3 weeks after that. After we got the go ahead, I still didn't. Oh my god, my writer's block. We go completely blank. Yeah. So I'm out in the van one day, and also like an epiphany. It just comes to me straight away. Let's base this show around my normal job, doing on van sort of stuff. Yeah. We call it On the Job. And then off that we'll translate into bringing some of the characters alive from the film West of Drayton, which have been lying dormant for a year and a half.
So is that what it is? It's a mix of your job and West of Drayton.
Now, what you'll get is about a quarter show, Man of Vanity, which is still sort of like our sort of day. It's just normal. After that, it goes into just absolutely wacky craziness, and you won't know what's going on.
Mate, do you know what I've said? You keep putting things out, and I tell you what, Trokey keeps messaging me, and he's like, "Have you seen the new trailer for On the Job?" And it's just, it will go from this to fucking superstar to down to, and it's just, yeah.
Now, I mean, you might see the second day where it was Gordy and his massive hands and that massive chainsaw that he had, and you see what
you have got massive hands, mate.
And it rips through wood.
Oh yeah, it did zip, didn't it?
Actually, that day, he actually had wood that day in my garden.
Yeah?
Yeah, when that chainsaw went through it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I thought it was going somewhere else.
Obviously, when it started, I thought, well, okay, this is West of Drayton when we were doing the film. 3 years ago, I thought, who could be, my character uncle Danny plays a character in a wheelchair. Who could be my mind done?
Make sure your phone's on silent. Yeah.
Oh, I'm joking. Anyway, right, for 4 weeks, I spent 4 weeks, every night for 4 weeks, trying to track this man down. And I've got loads of dead ends and stuff. In the end, it turns out someone I already knew him. And when I first, sorry, Gordy will try to introduce me, I had to make sure I showed all the previous stuff and that because he thought it was a bit of a wind up.
Yeah.
After that, we come out to me, I was thinking, Gordy. And that was when Jeff and that were doing a few for the film, and they were very rude to him. I didn't really say hello to him. I felt really sorry for because me and him were out in the garden, and then when I was in the actual shed working out the film. Yeah. But since then we've been back to all the
Definitely had no fans that day.
You didn't, did you, mate?
I had no fans.
Jesus.
I sat there with my beer with no fans. And it was a hot day, I had no fans.
I bet you was well upset about having to sit there and get pissed on your own for the day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, listen, Waynee is absolutely brilliant, and I'll tell you what, this show is going to be a blockbuster. Believe me.
Can't wait, mate.
I can't wait. Sort of had something on what we got, but it's like, it's far out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, we had what we've been filming now, about 2 months filming. How long have we got left to go on this, Jeff? About another month.
Yeah, at least another month.
Yeah, we've got our own theme tune, especially for people that do Disney films. We've got our own brand new theme tune that's really catchy, so that's going to be cool.
Nice. Yeah, I love the theme tune. Yeah, yeah.
And we've got Gordy. We've also got Big Brian. I can't play Take It Away, the bailiff, Big Brian.
Yeah,
He's also plays a part in it. In one scene, these two actually have a bit of a tip together. We won't go any further than that. It's a good day for Gordy, isn't it?
I won. Ha.
So you've got that to look forward to, people. So, Gordy, what do you think of your position in the show, mate? You're obviously Gordy.
What did you think when you got involved? Like when you got a phone call from Wayne, sort of saying, "I'm going to make this show." It's a bit like it's going to be a mix of like Monty Python, bloody 40 Towers, and My Fat Gypsy Wedding, all thrown into one and stuck in a blender. Do you fancy being on it? What did you think?
At first, I didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah.
There was a long delay. I'm sorry, but just filming this show, it is not actually a job. We are having such a laugh doing it. It's just amazing fun to be with.
Yeah,
Part of the show. This man is like myself. He's a bloody lunatic.
Yeah,
he is completely. We are both off the wall. You don't know what you're going to expect within not the next episode, the next 5 minutes. Believe me.
Hey!
But didn't you try to film your own stunts? And a tree fell on you.
Going to come up.
How the fuck did you do this?
I've got 4 fractured vertebrae, a bruised right lung, and a broken rib. We had Prosman, which is our stunt dummy. We dressed him up. This day, I thought, sorry, I'm not going to dress him up. I can't be bothered. I thought last time we done a tree drop, there was a couple of little branches slapped the dummy on the face. Anyway, I had my tree setting up the tree ready for cue. There were 2 20-foot long pieces up the top, and they were 40 foot above that. So when he got the cue to cut, I thought, right, my knowledge of me and trees, which is completely wrong now, I know that. They were meant to double flip, and I was going to get the branches, not the trunks. Unfortunately, it went once, and I got the full brunt of the trunk straight across my back.
Mate, that video is
And I tried to keep my cool for the video footage. I was like, next thing I was going to cut.
You kept filming, didn't you?
Jeff kept rolling. He said, no, keep rolling. And I'm going, pain, mate, the pain. If I had the fact was, when I let it snap, I put my head forward. But if I didn't, I got no pain. I would have been dead. They said I was lucky I wasn't dead. So yes, that was it hammered the wheelchair into the floor about 2 inches, man. It literally hammered it into the floor. It took my back to hammer. It was like bang. But after that, it was something to say I'll never do it again. So Gordon done us a safety video in the last couple
I do like your safety video, Gordon.
I couldn't say anything.
Do you know something? That will stop him from borrowing a tenner off me and not paying it back.
Fuck it, that'll learn him, wouldn't it, mate?
98.
All right, you pay 2p back. I ain't worried about that. No. That's interest.
Yeah. So when can we expect to hear or to see? Shall I say?
I'm willing to say whenever I've done it twice now. I said that date and it's not going to work. But Jeff's going to be coming over next show and chat with. I think he'll be the best person to ask because he's the man in the know with everything.
He's the man in the know. He's the grown up, isn't he?
He is.
He is.
We need to have a grown up.
We need to have a grown up in this situation.
Remember when we first started filming this, Jeff was clean shaven.
Yeah?
That was how long ago? That was 10 BC, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's it.
I just thought the crucifixion of him.
Yeah. And I still think he looks like Danny DeVito.
Oh, I do. You see, you're going to sue Jeff Vision of it, guys. You're going to need cholesterol aspersions.
Cholesterol aspersions. Love it.
No, so tell me, Danny, what you got to say?
But it's been fun filming it, innit? So I mean, I've been watching, all the little snippets, and I mean, you've been sending them over to me as soon as they've come out. And
no, don't say that because Jeff go, what bits have you sent him?
No, but to be fair, you haven't given me any special treatment. You've only been sending me the bits that have been coming out on YouTube. I have to say that, otherwise Jeff's going to tell me off.
Special treatment.
The reason I do that is because me and John go back way over 27 years because we were both working the same sort of private DJ circuit. I mean, I was so good I gave up early and I retired.
You passed your baton over to me, didn't you? That was pretty. But it was, wasn't it? Do you remember, like the Fox and Pheasant?
Yeah,
that was.
This is the thing, people. We know the old lingo from people like this. Can you play this song? I've got a cab coming in 5 minutes. 2 hours later, they're still there. The party's completely crashed because the song was crap.
Yeah.
And then you get this one. Have you got the one that goes? Yeah.
Yeah.
The DJ lingo, we know.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a fiver. That was my best one. I'll give you a fiver if you play my song. I'll play their song, and they think they bought your soul.
You get women that do that
for the rest of the night.
I'll give you.
See, I never got offered that.
My sacks were empty.
I must have come into DJing, excuse the pun, at the wrong time. Yeah. Because everyone always said...
I'm stuck in the middle here. I'm getting a bit nervous now.
Did you?
No, when they're saying about this DJ thing and they're stuck in the middle and...
This is the man that gets carried around. This is the man that gets carried around on a beaver in a bar with like skimpy little clad women and loads of champagne everywhere.
Did you genuinely got carried around in a bath in Ibiza?
It was like Caesar being carried around there like, hey, Hale Gordon.
Yeah, only a couple of times.
Did you? Only a couple of times, as opposed to the normal... How did you come about and go? Did you demand to be carried around in the bar?
No. What it is, I've done a stag do, and I went to Waynee H's bar at the Ocean Beach.
Yeah.
And met Waynee H, and next thing I know, I was very, very drunk.
Yeah, that usually happens when you meet Waynee H.
And we went out, and next thing I know, I am carried around this pool in a bath by this beautiful lady in a bikini.
What, just one woman was carrying a bath with you in it?
No, there was loads of people.
That'd be impressive.
No, it was really rainy, but I don't want to tell people that bit.
No, ruins the magic, doesn't it?
I tell you what, he only dresses up as a woman on a Saturday night.
Saturday?
Sorry, that's your secret out now. Sorry, Waynee.
Yeah, there's your top secret you want to release. Yeah, there you go. But you've done seasons in Magaluf and stuff, haven't you? My mate Chris was telling me. He said mention Magaluf to Gordon and he'll come off.
Magaluf was 6 weeks of madness.
Yeah.
I only went for 3 days. And I had to leave because I got paid to sit outside a bar and let people in. My liver was begging me to go home.
Jesus Christ. Well, so you went out there as a rep and just got...
I went out there for 3 days as a holiday.
Oh.
Ended up being a rep and ended up working in a bar.
Jesus.
It was...
And loads of women, I bet.
And...
yeah, you're worrying about us DJs. Yeah, exactly. exactly, yeah. We'll leave that for the After Hours podcast that we're doing next week. But no.
Oh, promises, good boy.
But yeah, you've got your WEALDSTONE shirt on.
Always.
And you are an actual WEALDSTONE fan, aren't you?
Yeah. Ever since 1978, when I went to see them play, believe it or not, a team called Sampdoria were actually in the Italian First Division now.
Oh really, Sampdoria?
Yeah, and they had the Inter-City Cup, and tell you what, absolutely, I was 12 years old, and I fell in love with that. I absolutely adored it.
Bloody hell! Because you've put WEALDSTONE Town on the map, haven't you?
It's not WEALDSTONE Town, it's WEALDSTONE FC. Sorry, but
no, is it really?
Yeah, Stuart Pearce started there. Vinnie Jones, Jermaine Beckford. I haven't. I've just helped up a little step of the ladder. Stuart Pearce done more than me, and WEALDSTONE. We're the first team ever to do the non-new double.
I've got to take this call money. Hello. It's meant to stop ringing, is it? Hello. Hello. Yeah, not bad, mate. I'm with Gordon and this bloke called Johnny. He's talking to us.
See the shit we have to put up with, mate.
I only put that phone today.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
See what I put up with.
But you was so whilst we get our new guest on.
Hello.
Hello.
Get up on
you look a lot prettier now, Wayne. Jeez.
God, this chair's a bit high, isn't it? Hello there.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful, mate. Wonderful. But yeah. So what's going on then? Because now that you're in, now that we got rid of the riffraff,
I'm going. Bye.
Stay. We got rid of him. He's gone out for a fag already. Do you notice that?
He's done out for a fad in a vape shop.
In a vape shop. That's love, isn't it?
That is ironic. Yeah, well, you're going to try and get into vaping, though, are you?
Get him into vaping?
Yeah.
Well, that's the plan. Everyone that comes in, you can't. He walked in and there were two blokes. Literally, wasn't it? As we walked in, he stood outside the front. Someone went past. You what, Raider? And he's like, you alright? And then two blokes walked across with golf clubs in the middle of Uxbridge. Don't know why.
Yeah, I was trying to work that
out. There's a police vehicle out there.
Yeah, we had to call him because he was causing too much trouble, mate.
The vape.
Yeah, I was wondering what they were doing out there.
Yeah.
But
they're my bodyguards. I just keep them on the side in case Rainey starts misbehaving to them.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah, you need to keep them on speed dial, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. My name's Jeffrey.
Hello, Jeffrey.
It's actually the first time we've met.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Bloody ain't you lucky, Jeff?
Yeah.
I don't know who's the lucky one. I think it's me. It's definitely not poor Jeff, is it? Having to put up with me. He has to put up with you two most of the time. And now he's been stuck with me and all.
These guys are alright, yeah.
What's it like filming with these?
Yeah, they're really good actually. They're really good, natural sort of like improvisation, really good comedy.
Because that's the thing on the job is it's not scripted, is it?
No, this is a really interesting project because back 2 years ago when I met Waynee for the first time, we were trying to pull together this film West of Drayton, which was a scripted film, but it wasn't completely finished. And I was trying to get them into the process of like traditional filmmaking. And anyway, as Waynee mentioned, that project is still in progress. But in the meantime, I've started to learn a lot more about how Waynee works, and it's just he's got a real just comedy knack. He's just got a knack for it. And you can't, sometimes I cut the camera and he carries on. And then I miss a bit that's really good. So yeah, it's all basically improvised, but it's improvised around a plot.
Sack the producer.
Because he's turning the camera off too quickly.
No, I don't know. Where do we find him anyway?
I don't know, to be honest, mate.
He found you, didn't he?
There was a lookalike thing, I think it was to do with Danny DeVito. We're going to use him in the...
So they have been calling you Danny DeVito. Is this a running thing?
It has started, yeah. I've not had it before, actually. Never been called that before. Probably,
no.
But yeah, I mean, if I make as much money as he ever does, then I'll be quite happy.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I couldn't take the pay cut myself, will you?
Lower your budget, darling. Lower your budget.
I think I'll have to.
Well, we will. Yeah.
So when's it coming out? When is it? Do you know what? That's the thing that most people do, and I mean, it's pissing these two off because Waynee constantly puts it.
He's asked the question.
And he's constantly putting, stop fucking asking when it's coming out. Don't keep up. He's even had to do a public information broadcast saying it'll come out when it's out.
Yeah.
So when can we have the exclusive today of when it's coming out?
Well, what month are we in now?
All good things.
February, March.
All good things to those who wait.
Yes, that is very
That's
true.
not the answer I'm asking for, though.
So what month are we in now?
We're in April.
So
can we have it before the last lockdown restrictions are lifted, maybe-ish?
What date is that?
21st of June.
Oh, that's
what year?
Yeah.
That's a bit tight.
What year?
So what we've got?
28.
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. So what we've got so far.
You lot are worse than politicians at avoiding these questions.
That's true.
I've only asked you one question.
Oh yeah, vote WEALDSTone RAIDER as I'm the mayor.
Mate, do you know what? You should have done that.
Actually, would do that. That would be cool. Yeah.
You've got to be better than.
People
I
would
can't.
actually
I'm not getting political.
That's our next project. That's our next project. You've just revealed a big secret.
Oh.
Yeah. Tell you what, you could run for Uxbridge MP.
Yeah. No, I like Boris. He's got worse hair than me.
He's got what, worse hair than you? He has.
We actually go to the same barbers, you know that.
I don't think he goes to a barber's, does he?
Yeah, he does. He does the one in East Hope. Yeah.
Does he?
But he likes me better than he does Boris. So.
Boris gets his hair cut.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, that's the biggest bombshell I've had on this show so far.
We take him in the back. We take him in the back garden with a swimmer.
Can you imagine if you was Boris Johnson's hairdresser? You wouldn't admit it, would you?
We should get Waynee to do Boris Johnson.
There you go. That's next on the track.
No, it's alright. I won't throw that in. He's been doing some great impersonations of various old TV personalities.
Yeah, he loves the old school TV.
Yeah. So we've got a bit of that in the show. And as Waynee mentioned, it starts off as a reality show, but obviously everything goes wrong, so it's kind of like it's funny. And then we move into the characters of Uncle Danny and Gordy and all the other crazy characters in West of Drayton, basically. So yeah, we've got at least 4 or 5 more days filming to go. And the way this is obviously we're splitting this project around Waynee's main job and my other jobs. I've got too many jobs. And because of that, we're only filming 1 or 2 days filming a week. So at least 3 more weeks filming, and then there's post-production. So I've already started editing most of it, but there's sound design and a colour grade to go on top of that as well.
Nice.
So yeah,
colour grade.
Yeah.
Don't forget the colour grade.
Got to be done.
You wouldn't.
All professional here.
Mate, do you know what, right?
You're not doing nothing.
I was
you're not
saying,
undertaking nothing, mate. This is all done properly.
That's it. But I was saying before, like, I just thought, like, when I've done the podcast, and I mean, I keep, poor James, I mean, he's doing everything himself. Well, obviously, he has a beautiful team, but he does all the editing and that. And I get so pissed off, and I'm like, mate, when's it going to be out? Like, this was the first week, and I was harassing him, and then he was like, do you know how much work goes into the edit? He didn't say it, but he politely put, he pretty much said, Google how you edit a fucking program, and then come back to me and tell me I'm half hour. And and I didn't realise quite how much work, and it is, it's,
It's unfortunately hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
And it's for something like this, if you decide to do it in one session, like I think you've started doing, that's fine. You can just sort of trim the edges and it can go out. And when it's filmed in one place, you don't need to change the lighting or anything like that.
Of course.
But with our show, we filmed it on so many different days, and it needs to look the same. And we're not saying to people, even people watching the show, they're not meant to be thinking the characters are on the same day, but then it has to look the same. You can't have a really washed out. You shoot on a grey day and then you shoot on a really sunny day, but you want the show to be set at a kind of a happy medium of warmth. You need to grade all of it.
Of course you do, yeah.
And that takes quite a long time as well, but I'm not doing that because I'm not trained to do that. I've got someone to do that. And actually we are going to be doing a fundraiser. We're going to be doing a split fundraiser between Goldie's charity he's an ambassador for. Patron, called Life for a Kid, which is I've actually only recently discovered the charity. I think it's quite a niche one in the way that I haven't. It's not as big as some of the others, so it deserves more support.
Oh, of course.
But Goldie.
And the thing is, with the last year, I mean, these smaller charities they've suffered. You know, we've all suffered, but these smaller charities have, you know, their fundraising. You know, like we might do like a summer fete or a Christmas disco and shit like that. We haven't been able to do that this year for these smaller charities.
You finished?
Yeah.
With this charity, what it is, it means an awful lot. I was privileged to go up there once, he invited me up, and straight away I just fell in love with it. It's Life for a Kid. It's based in Hull, but it does all around the country, and we've got safe rooms for children with brain injuries, people, all sorts, from brain injuries to autistic to any sort of. Sometimes, can you imagine being a parent and these children need 24-hour care 7 days a week?
Of course.
And the parents, we just give, the charity just gives them, even if it's 10 minutes to just go shopping, go to get their hair done, I could carry on all night talking about this amazing charity. It's all run by one bloke. There's a committee there, but the main brains behind it is a bloke called Dean Hoddard, and he actually been, the first time he's been recognised, and he's got a BEM. So he works tirelessly, 24 hours.
So what's the charity called?
Life for a Kid.
Life for a Kid.
Yeah.
Love it, mate. Love it. And you have, while we are talking about charity, I mean, you've done, I've watched some bits about you. I've been, spying on you online. And there.
Yeah, I thought you coming in the bathroom earlier. I was getting a bit worried about that.
I didn't think you saw me.
Oh right, that's right. That's that Peepo.
That's my new nickname. But mate, do you know what you have? Because
Peepo John.
Peepo John. There you go. Done. I'm going to get a T-shirt of that. But you have, on a serious note, mate. You've earned over £500,000 raised. For charity.
Yeah.
Don't say it like you've just earned 30 quid for selling a fucking jumper or something, mate. You've literally. I
haven't done nothing. I am just a product. The people out
but you turned a negative that some people would see it into a positive. Yeah, exactly.
No, please, no, thank you. I don't accept that, because the people who deserve it are the people that work tirelessly. Can you imagine at the moment? And if we're going to talk about things like for charity, you talk about the nurses and their 1% pay rise, how disgusting.
Yeah.
You've got the ambulance, you've got all these people that dedicate themselves. I don't deserve no plaudits. I don't think I do.
Yeah. No, you do, mate. But you look, I mean, Paul Rumans, from WEALDSTONE, because he, so he, he literally looked and saw the amount of people that were making money out of you. Yeah. Whether it was memes, whether it was, getting the advert money off of YouTube.
You have done your homework, ain't you?
Huh?
You have done your homework,
mate.
ain't you?
Of course I have. I told you, mate. You're a local superstar, mate.
I'm
got a lot of respect for you.
I have no superstar.
But no, but do you know what I mean? And he saw that people were making money out of you. People were taking advantage of it, and you started. Is it true that you was charging £2 for a photo and giving it to charity?
I still do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What I do is I don't ask people for the money. I ask them to donate. They can have the photo for free.
Yeah, of course.
They have the photo for free.
Yeah.
But I will ask them to donate for the charity.
Yeah, no, and that's fucking noble piece of work, mate.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, it is. It's Uxbridge, mate. It's Uxbridge. It's Uxbridge.
Oh look, there he is. Oh god.
There he is.
You want this guy on the show?
No, no, definitely not.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Let him sit down. He looks a bit haggard.
Yeah, look, he's got a stick and everything. Yeah.
But whilst you boys are swapping over, but yeah, and you had a song number 5 in the charts at Christmas.
I know. Whoever bought that must be needed their head examined.
How mental is that?
That song was. I'll give you the money back later. That
He was playing it all Christmas. That's it.
No, that was I'll tell you how. Let me explain how this song came.
Yeah.
There was another song coming out, and I was actually in with a group of people, Insanity group, and it was fate. A mate of mine, Majestic. God love it. I
Good
love
lad,
him.
top lad, big love to Majestic.
Man. I love that man to bits. He actually phoned up at that time, and we sat on the phone, and we got.
Both of you sat on the phone.
Yeah, it's a big phone. Right? We talked to the phone. We talked to the phone, and we went up to the studios, and within a couple of hours, the song was done. Majestic. Oh, I'll tell you what. I told you Magic Mentors. He sat up all night, done that song, and it was out. But we had a bit of a problem with iTunes putting it out.
Oh, really?
It had to be authorised, and it had to be another 3 or 4 days. I think I'd have got higher. And yeah, but Majestic, we got it done. It happened. It's amazing.
Amazing, mate, amazing. But again, you know, Majestic saw it that, like you say, someone else was bringing out a song, ripping off, you know, and they were using like your YouTube stream, weren't they?
Yeah.
To make a song, and then he saw it and he said, you know, we'll do it for charity.
Yeah.
And like you say, you know, I think am I correct in saying there was an X Factor song that was out at the same time? Simon Cowell classed it as a charity song. Yeah. But it was like fucking 15% of the profits went to charity.
To call a charity song for a song for charity, you only have to give 17%
That's it, 17%,
to that song to charity, and you can pocket the rest. Every penny of that song of mine went to charity.
That song raised over 50 grand, like you say, in the space of a couple of weeks.
I made about 120 or whatever. I kept the other 70 in my pocket.
Oh, that's why I could. That's why I only found 50 on YouTube. That's it. That's it.
The old Rolls Royce and the 4R were outside. You had the Rolls Royce.
I couldn't have before. I know you let me drive road off.
There you go. But yeah, you have. You know, you have done a lot for charity, mate.
I haven't made any money out of that song.
No.
I made no money out of
charity is good, and good is charity. That's what it's.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. But no, it is. It's been amazing what you've done, mate.
Yeah,
so,
I haven't really. I haven't touched. I know people that have done. The bloke that Dean Hoddard, and as I said, the nurses, the doctors, the people that go out every day and save lives. That's the people that deserve the.
And what do they get? 1%. A 1% pay rise, eh?
Yeah.
It's
Gordon, you got a 30% pay rise, didn't you?
Yeah. Why are you wearing that hat?
Oh, just been out in Uxbridge. It's a jungle out there, mate.
I know it is. Yeah, he's right now.
It's lovely. It matches your.
It's a real pith helmet.
Has it got pith in it?
This was worn by.
What's in that? Is that?
It's a lot of dirt.
There's a lot of dirt in that hat. To be honest.
You know why? Because remember that bloke who discovered Tutankhamun?
Yeah.
This was his hat.
Yeah?
I thought you nicked that off of General Custer.
No, he was like sombrero. No, General Custer. He was General gave to the only the Dukes of Hazzard bloke. The what do they call it? Something flag. What's that flag? The Dukes of Hazzard flag.
Oh no, I don't. You're showing your age.
I know the courage of General.
You're showing your age now.
There you go.
Well, if you want a history lesson, we're the blokes to talk to.
Yeah.
That is what people have come here for.
The way I changed the subject there. I did it.
Yeah, you've done well, mate. You've done well there. You've got your stick now, Wayne?
Oh yeah, because my back's giving me a little bit of jip.
Is it? I even bought you in a chair from Susie's shop, a nice leaning back one, just for you. Yeah.
It's very kind of you.
Yeah,
it really is.
You're welcome, mate. But don't fart in it because it is Susie's.
Unfortunately, I really put a little bit of a brown stain on it. Also, we do all the stunt driving in the actual show. I'm the stunt man.
Have you not learnt from breaking your back that you shouldn't be doing your own stunts?
My stunt name is called Ginger Skid Marks.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't you call it Ginger Skid Marks?
Just call me Ginge.
Just Ginge. Ginge for short.
What's wrong with Ginge?
Don't call me short.
Hey, that's gingeritis. I know, I don't like that. That's gingerism.
That's strawberry blonde.
That's gingerism. That's gingerism.
Sometimes
do you know that? No, that is definitely gingerism.
You should watch Uncle Danny's Bears. A little bit of
no, that's gingerism. Right, is that gingerism?
To be fair, gingers have come into fashion recently. You look, you got the geezer from Harry Potter, Ed Sheeran,
Ed Sheeran, yeah.
you, and yeah, gingers are cool nowadays.
Well, I'm not.
You are cool, mate. You're well cool.
Not in this bloody shop, I think. Well, you put the heating on.
It's never bite the host's hand.
I'm not wasting money on electric, right?
Tight, really tight.
That's it, mate. Have you not seen? We've been in a recession for a year. I've got to save some money.
Is that why you're saving money for a haircut? Let's have a look, man.
Mate, do you know what?
We buy that, get some money out.
I went and got my haircut the other day. This lovely lady.
Shoot that barber.
It's the new shop next door. Yeah. And she was talking to me for so long. I said, all I want is just a little bit off there and just trimmed on the top. She made me look like a Polish tennis player. And she was talking and she was, oh, and what have you been doing during the summer? Go. And I looked and you know when it just keeps getting higher and higher. And then she showed me in the mirror at the end and I said, oh, that's nice.
Thank you very much. Get it quick.
Yeah.
No, when I look at it, I just think I need a new toilet brush.
I'll tell you, mate, me and you, hour and a half ago, I thought we were going to be new best mates. Yeah.
I'll find it on the brief.
It does look a bit aquary, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you could be my Barbie girl.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Courtney, let's
go
party.
Come on, John, give us some. Come on, John, give us some.
Karaoke, mate. I tell you what, that is something I can't wait for. Is karaoke.
You know, I actually done a karaoke competition and came last with my own song.
Shut up, did you?
Shut up, really? That's a good bit of wind up.
That is serious in the middle of Scotland.
Who was judging?
Him.
Yeah.
Judged it himself.
Yeah, the beer was judging. The beer was judging.
No, I actually came last in my own song.
Did the other people sing your song as well? Did they sing
it? Better than me.
Oh, right, Jesus Christ.
Actually, we found that with
I was miming though.
The theme tune.
Okay, that's where you went wrong, mate.
We've had a drama class coming up, some really small children. I'd done a scene with us last Saturday, didn't they? Saying that to me. Anyway, they rehearsed the actual theme tune, word for word. They knew the main chorus better than what I did.
Oh, really?
I had to wait for them to sing it before I sang it. Yeah, they done really well, mate. Yeah. Really good. Really good. And they loved the last part of that scene as well.
Yeah.
I didn't, but they did.
They did. As long as they did, that's all that matters.
You'll see what happens at the end of that. I can't wait, mate.
June the 21st. I'm so excited.
Have you really you just said?
Nah, to be fair, I've put the gauntlet out now that it's got to be out before the first opening.
Yes, but what we haven't said is what year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Gordy threw in what year, so it could be any year.
It was going to take longer than this, but now I really want to see it. We've got to edit the first one. So
yeah.
Just a bit more green screen there, don't it?
To be fair, he's giving me the look like shut the fuck up when it's ready, it's ready. Come back in, darling, come in.
Yeah, well, we are working on it. And yeah, like Wayne said, we've got more green screen work to do with him. And
your green screen with a fucking bike.
Everyone should watch that.
Don't they look good? He's done a good work job.
Have you seen it?
Boris Johnson's, Boris, no Boris,
Exactly.
Listen, alright, haircut them all up, I'll get the swimmer ready. Alright, no worries, alright, done. Right, you want me to come to number 10 or you coming to my place?
Alright, see that. Petrol for that swimming.
And you didn't pay for the petrol last time, mate. Right, that's, what is it? Is it unleaded, wasn't it?
Unleaded rough cut.
Right, yeah. No, I'm not talking about it.
Oh, right, sorry. Unleaded, yeah, a bit of two-stroke.
Right, Boris, right, we've got the money here. I'm not doing it until you bring the money up front. I don't care if you've been dissy-wissy and isn't a payer. He hasn't paid it for the last one. Right, that's it. Right, see you tomorrow. Right, bye. Now, you stop moaning at me. Right, just let us free. Stop the lockdowns. Let us free. Right, let us go. Right, sorry about that.
No, not at all, mate. Not at all. Not at all.
Boris Johnson's actually going to do the Queen song. I want to break free, and he's actually going to dress up like Freddie Mercury did in the video.
I think he should do "Free from Desire" on the top of like Big Ben or something.
You weren't supposed to say that.
Uncle Danny wanted him to do it though.
Yeah, but you told me
you should do a Boris. That would be fun.
No, I don't know.
No.
We could get you a wig, to be fair.
I've got a wig.
We've got a bunch of wigs already.
I know. I've seen them on YouTube.
Why do you want to borrow one? I think you should, mate.
Cheers, love. Thanks, mate. What's wrong with my hair? It's going back a bit now.
Where's that little vape you go?
What little vape? Gordy's had it, mate.
He's had it. Let's see my one.
I'll give you one.
You shut your own. I'm having mine.
You started nicking.
The one in the box I had earlier.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's over there.
I want you to do a little version actually because it looks quite. Sorry guys, I want to.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But while we are talking about on the job, or while we're talking about your job, so your clearance company is quite. Like I'm quite proud of when I do. You know, if someone on Facebook says like, "Does anyone know a DJ?"
Yeah.
I get excited because I get loads of it, and it's so beautiful. Do you know, like to yeah, you know where I'm going with this. But and I get, you know, does anyone know a party DJ? And I get so many, and it's such a beautiful feeling when people say, "John can do it." John would, you know, John's a really good dude.
Yeah.
And you have now become. If anyone, you know, any clearance jobs, any removals, if you know someone needs help, someone needs assistance, your name is fucking. It's like,
yeah, I'll take those. So I must be doing something right.
Yeah, and I tell you, but it does, because you put 110, and I mean that is, I mean you must know it. You know it. Anything that this fucker does, he puts 120% into it.
Yeah,
but really unfortunately, the bit you see the sofa on the job is a completely different me, right? You will see the job's going completely.
So don't quote him on the show as to what he would actually do a job.
Why
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm a completely different. But
yeah.
The show is completely.
The show is obviously a parody.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So what happens on the job is in the show is definitely.
We were lucky enough to be given a couple of house clearances where we could
you done it with me,
anything a fully furnished house with even the quilt on the bed, everything. So it was perfect, and that was great. We had that.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of opportunities where the customers are so pleased with what Waynee's doing that they've given us.
They give us permission to smash their house up, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, they have pretty much. Yeah, they're so happy with the jobs.
When can I start?
You already on, mate. You can start the work.
You finished.
No. Anyway, they've given us really free reign about what to do. So we've got some really great footage.
Yeah.
For the parody side.
Me personally, I'm excited. I am looking forward to this show coming on. But once we get this footage done, me and Jeff have got to sit down and work out where we've got to put certain sounds in and stuff like that. So we're going to get the first one ready to go, and then we're going to make it.
So is it going to be? It's going to be in like a weekly episode.
Yes, 10 episodes, one a week.
Yeah, 10 episodes, one a week. Definitely, yeah.
And then we're going to see what bad reviews we get, and if we get like good ones as well, we might push
and
we might do another series.
But we won't be doing the man and van part at the beginning. We'll be next series will be all to do with sketches and characters.
Yeah. So this is what's really been brilliant.
And we've got some mad ideas for the second series already.
Yeah, we're working on it now. Don't worry.
Draw a line, you know, where we're going to stop filming for this season and keep for the other season.
Jeff, we've got another idea. We write this down.
I can imagine.
And the other night was pointing. I said, no, that's it. We'll stop there. We just take what we got there. Any other ideas?
And then me and Waynee met earlier on, and we thought more.
Yes, we have.
All done.
It involves shopping trolleys, and this is Gordon's sketch.
Really
so we've got to let you know in a minute.
We're going to write that down.
That's going to be funny.
Yeah. So what we want really for this is a following for the show, so that people want to see more of.
Bless you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes, of the characters, Uncle Dan and Gordy, and the other characters, all of which are introduced in the intro run of every show. So
if series 2 does come out, we're going to bring more of the characters out of Western Drayton, some big gangster types and stuff like that. But I didn't want to bring them all to life now because obviously Josh, co-creator and writer of the film, and Jeff as well. We want to leave some of them in bed at the moment, in case the film does start getting going. But the other thing is, if people do start to get to know the characters, if we do get a chance to ever make a film, people will know who they are and what they're all about. So it's two ways of working.
Yeah, it works both ways, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's Western Drayton. It comes out of West Drayton, funny enough.
It does.
That takes some brains and knowledge.
Beautiful town.
To work that one out.
Beautiful town. Love it.
Does that mean I have to move?
Yes, you've got to come to West Drayton, mate. You'll be known as the Drayton Raider.
Drayton Raider.
Drayton
I'm pretty sure there's quite a few Drayton Raiders already, but they're
I don't think that sounds very nice.
No.
I want WEALDSTONE Raider. Stay WEALDSTOne Raider.
I think you should.
So that bit with a bit of tissue, you'll be okay, son.
Thank you.
But guys, you know, you've been doing great stuff, you know, and it's been getting everyone involved, you know, all the communities involved.
You know what the idea is? With this and the film, I want to get as many people that are in the area that have got a hidden talent and they've never tried it to get on there and give it a go. I want to put West Drayton on the map. So many people that are famous, like everyone comes out of like West Drayton all around here. Yeah, they get asked about where they come from. They hardly say anything about it. They're
ashamed of it.
I want to put West Drayton on the map. Ali G put Staines on the map. I'm going to put West Drayton on the map. That's what I intend to do.
Either he's massive, mate.
I want to put WEALDSTONE on the map.
Mate, do you know what? You've already put.
He felt left out.
Do you know the worst bit is if you type in. And I mean, that club must love it and hate it at the same time. If you type in WEALDSTONE into Google, FC doesn't come up first. Your bloody face does.
FU.
FU, GH.
Yeah. And I know what the S stands for.
But you have put WEALDSTONE on the map.
Listen, when I go to WEALDSTONE, I am not the WEALDSTONE Raider. I'm just one of the fans. Most of the people I go to WEALDSTONE, I've known them for 30 odd years. 30 more than that, and when I go to WEALDSTONE, I go to the bar, and I don't buy my own. I'm just a normal everyday person. And I'll tell you what, with this Super League going on, I hope and pray football fans realise how much the top teams despise, not despise, but use football fans.
But what do you think about the European Super League? I mean, we had a chat about it before, didn't we?
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
They have just killed football. How can, I'm not being, there's only, how can Tottenham be in a Super League?
What was your phrase that you compared it to earlier? Like going to the Crucible and putting 50p on the table.
Yeah.
That's what putting Tottenham into a Super League is like.
Yeah. Or Arsenal, they've done a little bit better. The only one that should be up there is Liverpool. They've got the proper
Liverpool and Man City, that's pretty much it.
No, I wouldn't even say Man City. Man City was nothing until the
10
Arab
years
put the
ago.
money.
Yeah, of course.
Arab,
Yep.
right? If you're talking about top six, why ain't yesterday? They won the title 5 years ago.
Yeah.
They win the FA Cup final. They've got to be higher.
They've been top 3 or 4 the last 5 years, haven't they? Yeah.
They've got to be higher than Tottenham. And it's not about that, it's about greed.
Yeah.
It's not about the football fans. Yet again, football has been sold down the river.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for the people that pay good money. I go to football, and you might go. I used to go to Arsenal, or I went to Tottenham Day, and you're talking about a man who takes his missus, a couple of kids.
Yeah.
And he's a working man. He's costing him a fortune to go there. And they're just selling them down the river, mate. It's disgusting. Sorry, it's giving me the
No, I know what you mean, mate. But it is the difference. And I mean, a lot of people are heading towards grassroots football, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, so like I've always been a big fan of Hayes and Yedding.
Yeah,
you know,
I like them.
You're the same, with WEALDSTONE and that, so like the non-league. I mean, my team are QPR, so we've got no worries about ever being in a European Super League.
We get a lot of people come from Queen's Park.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there's a lot of QPR fans and a lot of WEALDSTONE fans around, like Ruislip, Eastcote, all that area. Yeah.
Great football team. Apart from the financial, and that's another thing, the financial fair play.
Oh,
they spend money, they do a bit of stint, and then the FA fine them.
Yeah. Once that money goes, then they get the fine. Yeah, and we're still hurting from that from years ago.
Anyway, we're not talking about football.
We're talking about football. We're talking about the show, and we are talking about you, mate. And do you know what? It has been such a pleasure getting you boys on the show today.
You know something? The two main characters here is the Brains, Jeffrey.
Don't leave me the Brains, mate.
I thought you was going to point at Wayne when you said Brains. Then I was going to say,
they work it together. We work it together. It's Jeffrey and Waynee.
And of course me, Uncle Danny and my lovely wife.
When we do it, and we hope the people who are watching it are having as much fun as we are doing film.
Yeah, definitely, man. Cheers,
because we having a laugh. As Waynee said, we're bringing other characters in. We had that Jade. She's never been anything like, but she was amazing.
The amount of people.
Who's that, Jade?
And also Trevor, who's done the chip shop thing for us. He's never done anything like that before, right? But my God, when he sent us the demos of what he could do, and when he's in it, natural straight away. Brilliant. So
we can sit there, but if we tell you more about it, we ruin it for you. So if you don't watch, I am going to come and deal with you. You want some or what?
And do you know the thing like Jeff was on about earlier? We have no script. Markers, work of markers. So it's all good. So I just say something like, this is what we want you to do, what you say, and they just this is their chance to put their signature on their character. Say it the way you want to do it as your character would. I think that's a lot better. Obviously, longer scenes, we've got some bigger scenes coming out. It'll be scripted, but I won't be anywhere near that. I'm
going back to Ibiza to be carried around in a bath.
Hey,
mate, do you know what?
Hey, our God, he's a Bobby Dazzle. He really is. His cheapest chips. He's a Bobby Dazzle. He really is.
You're going back to Ibiza this year, then?
Yeah, Wayne's asked me back to do. He wants to do a reenactment on the bath scene.
Yeah.
And he done a thing with like water stealing, and he wants me to do. He fell over, and I drunk, and I said I'd better beat him. So.
Game on, yeah?
It's coming up.
Game on.
Coming up in the life of Gordy Suter. Watch this place.
Yep. And the most important thing, you have to watch this TV show. Seriously.
You do.
On the job.
So I'll leave it to the experts. So I'm going to go up there and have a rape.
Have a vape.
Have a vape.
Well, I think if I'm
I'm
honest
going
with
to
you,
be very, very posh. I'm not going to have a roll up now. I'm
By the
going to
way,
have
can
a
we just say
vape.
that John supplied us both with a vape. Now that's what is well worth coming.
don't say that, because now every sod that comes on the show is going to be like, where's my free vape?
He gives away free vapes to everyone that comes on the show, and even the first 22,000 customers that get to the door first thing in the morning, they're all yours.
I haven't even had 22 customers today.
But that'd be
Yeah, exactly. But guys, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Cheers for that, brother.
You know, Wayne, I've known you more than half of my life, and you are a quintessence Crime Watch, and I love you to bits. I've known you 2.5 hours, and I feel like we've known each other for years, mate.
I know, I fucking hate you.
I know you could.
Can I go home now?
Go on, fuck off the lot of you.
Listen, thank you very, very much, John, for having us on your show, and good luck for the future.
Love you, mate. Thank you so
Look
much.
us up on Facebook, On The Job, with Waynee H and Co, and then look up the most important one, Hillingdon TV. Subscribe now, get your bums on here, ready for when the show comes on. Watch this space. Lovely, lovely.
God bless.
It's a Bobby Dazzler.
Thank you very, very much for watching the Jon Blower podcast. This man has got fans. Every week he gets another guest. There won't be as brilliant as us lot.
No.
You can't have everything. Listen, the man has definitely got fans, and I need a beer, and he has, you know what, he doesn't supply beer. He does not supply beer. I don't like him anymore. No, I love him. Even if he has got a dodgy haircut.
Love you, mate.